Morning students, welcome to offline classes for 10th standard. So as we are discussing the chapter called how do organisms reproduce. So in previous part 3 we have discussed about how reproduction takes place in plants. So that is asexual reproduction we have discussed, and at the same time when we have discussed about the sexual reproduction in the plants we have discussed. So in the same way, let us discuss how sexual reproduction takes place in human beings. In sexual reproduction, human beings, so as you know already, when sexual reproduction has to be takes place, there are two gamete has to be responsible here. The fusion of male and female gamete is called as what? The reproduction. So two parents are involved here. So one is male and another one is female. So here, so where male will produce male gametes, where female produce what? Female gametes. In human beings, the males are going to produce what? The male gametes. That is called the sperm. To produce the sperm in males, there is a particular system in there. That is called a male reproductive system. The male reproductive system, how it is? What are all the structures are involved here? What they will produce? In fact, let us discuss now. The male reproductive system consisting of what? A pair of testes. So here this is what a testis. So here there are two pair testes are there, and which produces the male reproductive cells called what? A sperm. So these testes are responsible for what? Production of what? Sperms. So where sperm is nothing but called what? The male gamete. And also the testes also produce what? One more important the hormone called what? Testosterone. This testosterone which is responsible for giving male characteristics to the males, and it is contained in a sac-like structure called scrotum. So these testes which is present inside the one covering that's called what? Scrotum. Why it is present in the scrotum? Because it needs the production of the testosterone and production of the sperm. It needs optimum temperature. To maintain the temperature, it is present in the scrotum. And from each testis arises a tube-like structure called vas deferens. So here we see that. So this is the structure called a tube-like structure. This is called what? The vas deferens. So through this vas deferens, the sperm which travel, and this vas deferens it joins into the urethra. So here means that what? This is called what? A urethra. This is the vas deferens, again finally it unites with what? The urethra. So urethra is what? A common passage for the both urine and the sperm. So this urethra which transfers water, both urine and as well as urine. The urethra is enclosed in a muscular organ called a penis. So this is called what? The penis. This is urethra which is enclosed in what? The muscular structure called what? A penis. It has an opening called genital port. This is called what? Genital port. The seminal vesicles and the prostate glands produce the fluids which provide nutrition and help in the movement of the sperms. So here we see that the prostate gland, this is the prostate gland, and this is what the seminal vesicle. These two which produce water fluids. So those fluids which help the movement of water sperm through the vas deferens. So that these two seminal vesicle, prostate glands also help in movement of water, the sperm through water vas deferens. So this is about the male reproductive system, and this is called the sperm, how it looks like. So this is the one sperm, and this is called a head part, and this is a tail part. So which is by this is called a midface. The sperm looks like this. There are about millions of sperms will produce one ejaculation. Okay, and every sperm having the 1 to 2 days of lifespan. Within 1 or 2 days, it will die. Only one sperm which is going to success for the production of water. The baby. Okay, so this is about what male reproductive system. We'll discuss about the next the female reproductive system. So this is the female reproductive system. the female reproductive system consisting of what? A pair of ovaries. So this is what one ovary and this is another ovary. So when baby has born, these ovaries contains thousands of ovules or thousands of egg cells. Imagine, they are imagine in this country here there are number of thousands of eggs are already present in the ovaries. But when the girl or when a girl baby, when she become when reaches what a puberty stage, when she become mature, every month after that when she become when she reaches what puberty stage, what happen? These eggs they starts maturing. When they start mature, one egg every month will release through this structure, and 1 month from this ovary, the next month from this ovary, every month one egg will release. Okay, so this is through that those eggs which release and which is passes through the tube-like structure called what a fallopian tube, or also called what a oviduct. So here, so release the which produces the female reproductive cells called a ova or egg. So eggs are ovum or nothing but what? These are the female gamete, and the hormone called estrogen. So even this ovary also releases what? Estrogen. So whereas estrogen is responsible for what? Which is responsible for giving the female characteristics to the females. Above the ovaries are tube-like tubes called oviducts or fallopian tubes. So this is what the oviduct or the fallopian tube. The two oviducts unite into a bag-like structure called uterus. So this is what? This is oviduct and this is another oviduct, and finally it unites in a bag-like structure called what? A uterus. And the uterus has opening called vagina. So the uterus, this is having a opening called what? A vagina, and above the vagina there is a structure called what? A cervix. So this is about what? The female reproductive system. So this is how this is responsible what? A production of what? The female gamete. So both male and female gamete fuse together undergoes what? The reproduction. If you go to the next one, that is what? The fertilization in human. How fertilization takes place? How these, the male gamete and female gamete is going to fuse and leads to formation of what? A zygote. How it takes place? So when the interaction, when intercourse takes place, when during the sexual intercourse, the sperm from the male enters into the vagina of the female. So here, so through the vagina, what happens? The male gamete called sperm enters into what? A female reproductive system. The sperm reaches to the oviduct. So this is the oviduct. So in oviduct, what happens? The sperm reaches. So when during every month, the female releases what? A egg. So this sperm going to encounter to the egg of female reproductive system. Once this male gamete called sperm, which encodes with the female reproductive gamete called ovum, that leads what? Fertilization. So both these unite together, and what happens? Leads to formation of what? Zygote. The one sperm fuses with the egg and forms a zygote. The zygote then gets implanted in the uterus. So here, so this is what ovary, and ovary is what? Egg. The egg is encountered with the sperm and undergoes what? A fertilization. Fertilization leads to what? Formation of zygote. Zygote, it divides several number of times. So this is becomes what? 2 into 1 is there. 1 becomes what? 2. 2 becomes what? 4. 4 becomes 8. 8 becomes number 16, like this. Finally, gradually divides and divides and divides, and finally it enters into what? Uterus. After entering the uterus, it implants into the uterine wall. Then what happens? The zygote then starts dividing to form the embryo. So once they implanted into the uterine wall, what happens? It starts dividing further and further, and finally it becomes what? Embryo. So then the embryo gets nutrition from the mother's blood through the placenta. So this uterine wall having large supply of blood vessels. And even it is also present, it is also consisting of all the nourishment, whatever is needed for the baby development. Everything is goes through the development of the baby through the mother's body, that is through one particular structure called a The placenta. So placenta is what? A bridge between what? A fetus and the mother's body. So here the placenta not only transfers the full nutrition to the baby development, even it also carries the waste which is generated from the developing baby. The development of the child takes 9 months, then child is born. So here the when in human beings it is 9 months of period is required to become to develop a baby. This 9 month of period is called what? Gestation period. So every animal having its own number of period of time to delivery of a baby. So our human being having 9 months. So 9 months is nothing but called what? Gestation period. The gestation period of human beings for 9 months. After 9 months, the baby is going to come out from the mother's body. So this is called how the reproduction takes place and how the fertilization is going to be takes place. And every 9 months, during this period of 9 months, every month, every week, the baby development takes place. Every day, every minute, every month, the baby keep developing in the mother's womb. And even you might be see that in your home, your mother, your sister or your neighboring, they often used to go to medical checkup during a pregnancy time. So every 3 months or 6 months they used to go to the visit to the hospital. What they check actually, they will scan the baby and then check what kind of how the baby is developing and how the heartbeat is producing. So every 3 months. So after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the baby starts beating their heartbeat, and gradually they start moving of their body parts. So like every 3 months, 6 months, they go to offer a medical checkup for how the baby is developing inside the mother's womb. So this is, and after 8 or 9 months, the baby is going to come out. In case if the baby come out within the 9 months, the baby is not developed completely. So what happened? Undeveloped baby will come out. So maybe the baby having maybe have some kind of disorders. Maybe the leg has been not grown properly, the heart has been not grown properly, maybe other parts of the body are not grown properly. If the baby delivered within the 9 months. So to complete development of the baby, it requires what? 9 months. So that period is called what? Gestation period. Okay. So this is about the today's class. The next class we will discuss more about this chapter. Thank you.